ocean air. You stood quiet, staring there, like waves preparing to retreat, leaving nothing at my feet. We carved our names in coastal sand, thought time would always understand, but tides erase what hands create. Love learns patience far too late. You said I need to find perfume haunts the afternoon, like love that loved too soon. I talk to oceans late at night, asking where I lost the fight. The answer back in broken tones. Love survives in ghosts alone. If leaving was your way to breathe, why did it suffocate me? Cebu, your silence cuts deeper than any word you left behind. And loving you means drowning slow. I sink every time. The sea still spells your name for me. Cebu, never let you Some loves fade quietly, but the streets remember everything. We walk slow under amber lights, old stones glowing in the night. Your hand fit mine like it was made for moments time refused to take. Carriages past, the world felt small. Every laugh echoed off these walls. And vegan nights we learned to be brave in simplicity. We talked the years of who we become, of places far, of staying young. You said, let's keep this just like this. I said, forever stay here in streets that held 1,000 years. I thought love, like history, was meant to stay endlessly. But even stone can slowly break under weight it didn't make. I felt the distance in your eyes long before the last goodbye. Vegan streets remember us when love was quiet, pure and just. Now every step I take alone feels heavier than stone. Vegan streets still speak your name in every shadow, every flame. Time moved on, but I'm still here where you once stood near. Mornings came with church bell sounds, your laughter nowhere to be found. Cafe chairs, an empty space where you once rested your face. I read your name on old cafe walls like secrets time forgot to erase. Love doesn't scream when it dies, it just quietly says goodbye. I saw you once across the street, a passing smile incomplete. You looked happy, older too, like someone loved couldn't undo. I wanted to ask if you still care, if sometimes you come back here. But some questions hurt too much to ever touch. We love like pages in a book, carefully written, softly took. The stories end without a sound, leaving chapters on the ground. Vegan streets remember us when we believed in simple trust. Now every corner knows my pain and whispers your name. Vegan nights don't judge or blame, they just replay the same refrain. Love lived here, love grew thin, then faded in. If love was meant to stand like stone, why did it crumble when left alone? Maybe hearts aren't built to love like echoes from the past. But if I had to choose again, I'd still walk these roads with you. Even knowing how it ends, I'd still begin. Vegan streets remember us, not with sorrow, not with dust, but with quiet grace and truth of lost youth. If someday you walk here too, know these roads still carry you. Vegan streets, old and kind, remember what we left behind. The lamps grow dim, the night moves on, but love still lingers before dawn. In every stone, in every sigh, you and I. We ran from the world, not knowing paradise could break us too. We left our past in crowded town, chasing quiet, chasing ground, where no one knew our broken names, where love could breathe without the pain. Emerald seas, a softer sky. You smiled like we could rewrite every wrong we lived before, as if love could ask for more. Hidden roads, mangrove trees, whispered hopes in midnight seas. You said here we can be free. I said here is where we heal. We built our home in borrowed days, counting stars, ignoring cracks. Even paradise grows thin when truth is pressing from within. You stared too long into the blue, like something else was calling you. I felt it then, but let it slide. Some fears are easier to hide. PALAWAN memories haunted me like vines that won't release. Oh, your princesa, you heard me cry when love learned how to say goodbye. I left my heart where jungles weep, in waters far too deep. PALAWAN memories won't set me free. They keep you close to me. Morning came with heavier air. You grew distant, unaware, touching me like I might break, like love was something you'd outgrown to take. We stopped dreaming out loud at night, started sleeping back to back. Every silence told the truth. We were losing you. That final walk by the river bend, you wouldn't say where things would end. Your voice was calm, your eyes were gone, already halfway moving on. You said I love you, but I can't stay, like love alone could pave the way. I nodded slow, afraid to speak, afraid that chance would make me weak. Paradise doesn't beg you twice, it just lets you pay the price for believing beauty stays when hearts are quietly The sea forgives, the forest heals, but I still feel what I feel. In Cabo nights I whisper low, a love I'll never let go. Some goodbyes don't shout, they fall quietly like rain. Cold air wrapped around our skin, fog rolled in, the day grew thin. Your breath trembled when you spoke, like every word was almost broke. We came here chasing clearer skies, but found the truth behind your eyes. Even summer felt too gray the moment love began to sway. We shared coffee, watched it cool, pretending we were still okay. You traced circles on the glass, like time you didn't want to pass. I asked you what was on your mind, you said nothing, I'm just tired. But hearts don't hide behind a smile, not for a while. The rain began without a sound, like love slowly breaking down. I felt the ending in the air long before you did. Baguio tears in the summer rain, falling soft but leaving pain. We held each other, still let go, in a place that felt like home. Baguio skies don't feel the same since you walked away that day. But warm turns cold again in summer rain. Umbrellas closed, the streets grew bare, your silence heavier than air. Every step away from me sounded like finality. You said love shouldn't hurt this way, like pain meant love that lost its way. But loving you was all I knew. What else could I do? The bells rang out from up the hill, the world moved on, my heart stood still. I watched your shadow fade from sight into mist and pale street lights. Rain-washed words we didn't say, left only truths we couldn't face. Some goodbyes don't need a fight, they just arrive. I wanted to ask you to stay, but love shouldn't have to beg. If holding on means losing you, I'd let go too. Baguio tears in the summer rain, every drop screams your name. I smiled brave while breaking inside, letting love quietly die. Baguio nights, cold and kind, they keep your memory alive. I still hear your soft refrain in summer rain. If distance was the cure for pain, why does absence hurt the same? I climbed this hill to feel okay, but lost you on the way. Maybe love was never wrong, maybe timing made us weak. Some hearts bloom, some hearts freeze in higher places like these. lifts, the fog moves on, but my heart still holds the storm. In BAGUIO where I breathe your pain one last time in summer rain. Some loves are quiet, ours was never meant to be. We met beneath a perfect sky, where MAYON'S sleeps with open eyes. You said this place feels alive, I said so do you by my side. The mountain watched us learn to breathe in borrowed days in reckless belief. Every kiss felt close to fate, like something that heaven couldn't wait. You warned me fire lives inside, some hearts don't know how to hide. I smiled, said I'm not afraid, didn't know the price I'd pay. We danced on edges, played with flame, calling danger passion's name. Love felt holy, love felt wild, like standing too close for too long. The ground would shake when you get close, I felt it deep within my bones. Some signs don't scream or shout, they just wait to break you down. LEGAZPI love beneath man's fire, burning slow then raging higher. We held each other knowing well this love could turn to hell. LEGAZPI nights red in the sky, hearts collide then learn to die. If loving you was my desire, I was born to burn in fire. Ash fell soft like silent snow. We laughed, pretending not to know that beauty like this never stays. It only dares you to remain. Your eyes grew dark when you would pull away, like storms you couldn't make obey. You said I hurt the ones I love, I said then hurt me enough. Warnings came in subtle ways, sleepless nights, explosive days. Every fight felt like the end, then love would rise and start again. I learned your silence, learned your rage, how fear can dress itself as faith. We called destruction destiny, mistaken pain for honesty. Some mountains wait 1,000 years before they finally release what's been building in their core and leave the earth unsure. LEGAZPI love beneath MAYON'S fire, we dance where sparks could climb higher. Every touch a loaded flame, every kiss calling my name. LEGAZPI skies watched us fall, two brave hearts risking it all. If love demands a sacrifice, I'll pay the price. If I had known how this would end, I'd still be standing there again. Because some loves are meant to scar, to show you who you are. I don't regret the burns I keep, they remind me I felt deep. Some hearts are made to break apart under stars and fire dark. LEGAZPI love beneath MAYON'S fire. We rose, we fell, we climbed higher. Even ash remembers flame and speaks your name. LEGAZPI nights come again, but my heart still hears back then. If loving you was my last fight, I'd burn the same tonight. The mountain sleeps, the sky turns blue. Life moves on, but not me and you. Beneath Mayon, I learned this truth. Some loves are meant to ruin you. We met where the city never sleeps, under broken signs and restless dreams. Your laugh cut through the traffic sound like hope I thought I'd finally found. We were young and fearless then, believing love could always spend. Every night felt heaven sent, till heaven asked what love had meant. You said stay, even if it hurts. I said pain is what love earns. Manila nights, city lights, we burned our souls just to feel alive. Now your name fades in neon signs. Manila nights, where love survives and dies. Taxi rides, cheap cigarettes, talking about the lives we get. We swore no fear, no regrets, but love remembers what we forget. Rain fell hard on Taft Avenue. You cried like the sky always knew. I held you close, but felt it too. This city was pulling me from you. If love was stronger than the streets, we'd still be lying at each other's feet. But dreams grow loud, hearts grow weak in cities that never sleep. Manila nights, city cries, we lost ourselves chasing the sky. If loving you was my last fight, I'd lose again in Manila nights. I still walk where we said goodbye, under city lights that learn to lie. and so does the ache. The sun rises slow along the shore, like it's done 1,000 times before. Your chair is empty by the door, your shoes don't wait here anymore. The room still smells like yesterday, but you're already far away. Bicycles pass, the town awakes, another breath my heart still takes. I walk the path that we used to share, counting steps, you're not there. You used to love these quiet days, said peace could wash the hurt away. Now peace just feels like borrowed air when you're not here. They say time heals if you let it in, but time just teaches how to pretend. Every calm thing breaks me through, because calm was always you. Dumagate mornings without you break my heart in softer ways. Nothing screams, nothing moves, but pain still stays. Dumagate skies are blue, like they don't know what we went through. I smile back, but deep inside I'm losing you again. The bakery opens, bells ring twice, couples laugh, life looks nice. I nod along, play my part, like my world didn't fall apart. I write your name in foggy glass, then wipe it clean, let moments pass. Loving you was simple then, now breathing's harder than. You said we're better letting go, like love was something you could fold neatly in a memory and walk away so easily. I wanted to ask you to stay, but mornings don't wait, they just arrive. And I was tired of asking why, so I let goodbye. I thought calm meant being okay, didn't know it could hurt this way. Some wounds don't bleed or cry, they just wake up with you every time. Dumagate mornings without you feel heavier than lonely nights. I face the day, but every step is a losing fight. Dumagate dreams feel thin since you walked out of mine. If peace is love without the pain, why do I still feel your name? If love lives in the quiet things, why does silence hurt like this? I thought letting go would set me free, but it just taught me how to miss. Maybe love doesn't end with fire, maybe it fades in lighter tones, like morning light on empty rooms and unanswered Dumagate mornings without you still teach my heart to stand. I wake up missing everything I didn't understand. Dumagate days move on like nothing ever changed, but I carry you in every dawn, quiet, unchanged. The sea stays calm, the town feels kind, life goes on, I fall behind. And Dumagate light, I say your name one last time, then breathe again. Salty skin, laughing loud, breathing in white sand, writing out our names like they'd always stay the same. We were young, we were free, believed in now and never leave. Every kiss tasted like gold in a world we thought we owned. Palm trees dancing in the wind, time felt kind, almost our friend. You said, promise me right here. I said, nothing ends, my dear. But tides don't ask, they only turn. Some lessons we don't want to learn. The sun stood still just for a while as you rested in my smile. You held my hand, looked at the sky, said some things are meant to die. Pretending not to know that love was starting to let go. Boracay, our love was a sunset, beautiful, burning, then gone. We painted forever in colors that couldn't last till dawn. Boracay, every night I regret believing we were that strong. Our love was never meant colder than before, silence louder than the shore. You stared past me into space like goodbye was on your face. We stopped talking about the years, started dancing around our fears. Every smile felt rehearsed, every moment slightly worse. That final night the sky was red, words fell unsaid. You said I need to find my way. I watched the daylight slip away. The sun went down, you turned around, left your shadow on the ground. I stood still, afraid to breathe, while love packed up and left with thee. I asked the sea to make you stay. It answered back in waves of grace. Some hearts are born to chase the light and leave before the night. Boracay, our love was a sunset, so perfect it had to end. We burned too bright for forever, but I'd do it all again. Boracay, I still see your silhouette when the sky starts to bend. Every dusk feels like that moment when I lost my best friend. If love is measured by its glow, then ours was more than most will know. Even endings can be true when something beautiful is through. I don't curse the falling sun, I just miss who I was with you. Some loves live a lifetime long, some only live inside a song. Still call it divine. Boracay, if loving you was reckless, I'd still cross that line. sky is calm, but I still feel you in my arms. Boracay nights remember us long after the sun gave up. Another dream we couldn't hold. We came here with nothing but fire. Two young souls chasing something higher. Suit and tie, lipstick smile. Living fast denying time. We swore love would wait its time, while ambition watched it love. Every promise felt so sure. In a city selling glass towers touching broken skies. We learned quickly how to lie, counting wheels, ignoring cost, not knowing what we'd lost. Late night calls, missed goodbyes, kissing fast, avoiding fights. Love became a weekend time by money, fame, and doubt. You said this is just a phase. I said love will find its way, but dreams don't stop to feel the pain. They only ask you to stay in the race. MAKATI hearts in a city of gold, shining bright but growing cold. We had it all, still lost control. MAKATI hearts, bought and sold. We smiled wide, we stood so tall, while love was breaking behind these walls. If success is worth this cost, then why do I feel so lost? Morning sun on office glass, faces blur as people pass. Everyone's in a hurry here, running from their deepest fear. Your reflection in the crowd still looks strong, still looks proud. But when you hold me in the dark, I feel how far apart we are. Bonifacio nights, neon rain, drink to drown what we can't say. Dark numbers, I talk souls. We're speaking tongues we no longer know. I miss the girl who laughed out loud before the world taught us who to be now. You miss the I quit now, I lose the race. If I stay, I lose your face. Tell me, love, what should I choose? This life or you? I trade the lights, the fame, the flow, just to start feeling love. But you're ready to forgo and dancing to a different song. I walk alone past shining doors, still hearing what we were before. In a city where the brides arrive, but lovers slowly say goodbye. MAKATI has still beating, just not together so life don't leave. You just stop answering. Evening falls along the river, golden lights begin to shiver. People laugh, the city breathes, but loneliness walks next to me. I see couples passing by, holding hands, avoiding eyes. Every smile feels like a lie when you're just missing from my life. He used to talk along this road, dreaming soft, walking slow. He said someday we'll settle down. I believed every sound. Now benches know my name, they've seen me lose this game. I sit where we once stayed, dancing with yesterday. I hear your voice in passing cars and broken songs and quiet words. I turn around, but you're not there. Just I'm dancing with your shadow. chest, like love that couldn't pass the test. I remember how you smiled, said forever's just a while. I laughed then, now I know forever's slow to show. I saw your face in window glass, a trick of light, a moment past. I almost called out your name, then remembered nothing's the same. You're living somewhere far from here. You suggest new atmosphere. I'm still stuck between the lines of what we left behind. They say time heals every scar, but time just teaches where you are. Not here, not near, not mine, just memory and time. Dancing with your shadow on the skies we used to share. I hold the space where you once stood, like you're still there. The streets know every tear, they've watched me disappear. If love is learning how to stay, where did you walk away? Telling you was only half of what we both deserve. Why does the other half still hurt? That two-thirds maybe love doesn't always make. Sometimes it just stays incomplete. A song, but now it's final chord. I promise the city sleeps, but love remembers what it keeps. I take one last step alone, still dancing with your shadow. They say this city smiles the brightest, but no one sees what breaks after dark. Neon lights on Lexington Street, laughter feels so incomplete. Everybody wears their best, hiding what they never confess. They call this place the city of smiles, where pain learns how to dress in style. I blend in, play my role, with a crack inside my soul. You used to say, just laugh it out, like love was something without doubt. We smile wide for every frame, while losing pieces of our names. Photographs don't show the truth, they only this is what they see. Why do I feel so empty? Some hearts don't know how to cry, they just smile and slowly die. BACOLOD smiles, broken hearts. We learned our lines, played our parts. The world applauds but never knows what the curtain hides below. BACOLOD nights feel kind and warm, but they don't save you from the storm. I laugh out loud, then fall apart. BACOLOD smiles, broken hearts. Music plays, the glasses clink. Everyone's too drunk to think. They ask me how I've been. I say fine like I always did. Your name stays locked behind my teeth. Some truths don't beg to be released. I dance like nothing ever changed, while missing you feels deranged. We promise love will never lie, but we lied with perfect smiles. Said we're okay one last time, but something real slipped behind. You left with grace, no drama shown. Like breaking me was self-controlled. I stayed, learned how to pretend that smiling means you've healed again. They don't hear the silent scream between what's shown and what's been. If joy is real, then tell me why it hurts to keep this smile alive. BACOLOD smiles, broken hearts, dressed in hope, stitched with scars. We shine bright in public view, then bleed in rooms nobody knew. BACOLOD dreams taste bittersweet, like love you couldn't keep. I smile back at passing cars while losing who you are. Maybe smiling isn't strength, maybe pain. Just learn the language of looking fine, of standing tall while feeling nothing at all. If loving you taught me a role, it was how to hide a hole big enough to swallow light behind a smile every night. BACOLOD smiles, broken hearts. I'm done playing fragile parts. If healing means I finally cry, then let the smile die. BACOLOD streets, hear me now. I don't know the world of how to look okay, to play the art of BACOLOD smile. Broken heart. The lights go down, the crowd moves on. Another mass, another dawn. Tonight I choose a different start. No more smiles, just my heart. Some lives are born to stay, some are born to run. You came like thunder on the shore, barefoot soul asking for more. Salt in your hair, fire in your eyes. You laughed at rules, you laughed at time. was steady, you were wild, a restless heart, a runaway child. But every storm you pulled me through felt like truth. We slept to waves and broken stars, no maps, no plans, just scars. You said love should never cage, I said even storms need space. You kissed me hard before each dawn, like you knew you wouldn't be long. I loved your touch, your perfect sin. Let you in. Every time I asked you to stay, you'd smile, look away. Freedom was your only home, and I was just a place you know. Shy to go away, still call your name, crashing low, driving me insane. I gave you roots, you chose the rain. Shy to go, waves don't feel the same. You said love should feel alive, not slow, not safe, not tied. Now every tide repeats the pain. Shy to go, waves still call your name. Surfboards leaning on the wall, my laughter still inside this hall. Your shirt still smells like ocean nights, like reckless love and borrowed time. I trace your steps along the sand, still hoping you turn back again.